Hello everyone, Archangel Edgio here in Richmond, Virginia, after the regional. So go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us what you did.
Yeah, I'm Jordan Rosbottom, and I got 8th place at the Richmond, Virginia regional, playing pure MITSURUGI. So I can get started with a profile.
Yeah, we can do shoutouts after.
Yeah. 3 FUA, hand traps pretty standard. 3 ash, only 2 nib. I did like a 2 nib in theory, but today definitely didn't perform. I think I only drew it once or twice, and when I did draw it, it was against MITSURUGI, which is the matchup you always want to side it out against. But it's fine. It's really good if you win the die roll and like have this to back up your board. But I only won 2 die rolls out of the 9 today, so unfortunately didn't really come up.
Makes sense.
For the Mitsu cards, 3 Haba, obviously, 3 Aramasa, full combo, wouldn't cut it, and also just the best thing to have with prayers. And then all of the little guys, Wosu really outperformed today. It's been kind of mediocre in the last few weeks, but today definitely came up. Losing die rolls, it's amazing. You normally use this and a normal summon to make Echidna. You start breaking boards, getting value. It's really nice. Futsu. I had a few games where I just summoned Futsu, and then generally, like against MITSURUGI, stuff like that, you can just keep them off Murakumo, especially like MITSURUGI's impulsing and holding it for the summon from deck. And then unless they have like a wild Code Igniter play, you're normally just good. So Futsu kind of carries in those situations because you set up to make sure that if you can stop them from clearing your board or force them to Exciton you, you have so much follow-up that you just genuinely cannot lose on the next game or on the next turn.
Makes sense.
1 Murakumo, you never need to just play around Bystials. You don't want to draw it. You always want to summon it from deck if you can, or summon it with Mirror after you've summoned Haba if you're like under Fua or something like that. 3 pre-prep, they are still not matching. At some point I will get secrets. Amazing card, +1, full combo. And then the 3 pots, Prosperity obviously better. Don't have room for the 3rd Extrav, but they were great.
So would you probably consider playing more Prosperity moving forward? Since it is better than Extrav,
I keep
right?
thinking about it, and I just something doesn't feel right about more than 1.
That's fair.
3 prayers, it's probably the best card in the deck. And then we went 2 ritual and 1 mirror, just because, especially with 1 Murakumo, you really don't want to be overdrawing this card. But it's perfect at 2. You always resolve 2 in a turn, so no problem. And then talents and call by, they just do all that you need them to. 3 impulse, 3 imperm, just because it's a good breaker and can have application against most decks. And then the 1 purification, I would not play Magatama over this. It's just way better this way.
Magatama.
Okay. Next to the side and extra, we can start with the extra Chainsaw Man tokens.
Peak.
Peak.
Is that show any good?
Hell yeah, brother. 2 IP, 2 SP, 2 Dynamondo. These are the only ones that you like really want to make sure you have. Unfortunately, Impulse cuts you off Dynamondo a lot of the time, but still, you really want to have it if you need it.
Sorry, real quick. Did we learn cool things about Dynamondo today?
It can target your own cards, and it can also add back the ritual that it targets in grave. Came up because a White Forest player put my Murakumo in the spell and trap zone, and I just like shuffled it back and summoned it from deck. It was fun.
Peak.
Echidna, this got judgmented today.
That was really funny.
And it didn't actually matter, but he still lost. But
you still only had 1 Echidna?
Yeah, no, Mitch has my other one. Yeah,
funny.
It is what it is. Shout out to Mitch.
Was it only 1 last week as well?
Yes.
Would you play 2?
I would really try and find room.
That's fair.
Dark, like, never comes up. Honestly, this should probably be Echidna, because Echidna is just the thing that you're making every time you, like, lock yourself with Wosu. So, like, it's just nice to have. Dark.
Makes sense. Like, because Dark's not a reptile, and a lot of time Wosu's your best board breaker against the Raziel deck.
I kind of want to make this a Reptile Link 3 so that I have somewhere to go with the Echidna after I, like, do stuff with Wosu. Haggard is also good, just getting draws on the occasion. It's great. Ragna Zero, still coming up. It's fantastic. Exciton came up today. It was really funny. I played against Pure, and I had to, I played the mirror and I like put 2 guys on the board. Then I like summoned this, he's like, oh. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh. It was great. Nightmare didn't come up today because I just kept losing die rolls, but it's good. Paguzga also like genuinely never comes up. It's just a tool for Zeus, which is great, and Typhon, which can be great. Side deck, 3 Bell, 3 Lance, 3 Droll, 2 of each of the Charmies, and a Mag and a Druis. Kind of a theory with most of this is just that I don't want the cards that are good going first or particularly good going second, other than the Charmies. I want to have it so against any particular matchup I can have 5 Charmies going second, and then otherwise I just want my deck to be like as tuned to the matchup as possible. Putting in Bestials and Bells or Trolls or Lances against the matchups, it just makes your deck as versatile as possible going first or second. So I've liked it a lot. I don't feel the need for like strikes or judgments or any of that like heavily swaying stuff. I never missed like Lightning Storm or anything like that. But yeah, that was the side. Thought the deck was really good today. Shout out to Eddie for driving and playing Orcust. Shout out to Trevor for being my emotional support animal, and shout out to Mitch, Jeff, and Justin, my goats, and shout out to CJ. His deck cooked today. Anyway, thank you.
Also, shout out Sleepy YGO.
Shout out Sleepy YGO. So subscribe to my YouTube channel.
All right, guys. Catch you all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.